Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Crafting and Crime Daily. This is my live, a Sunday coffee and chat live. Today, we're going to talk about what happened on the movie set of Rust. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to have a little chat today. I've got my coffee, got my gnome cup with the lid. The lid is on the cup. Yep. And I'm not doing two cameras today because I don't feel like it. Working on Berta's blanket. Oh my God, you guys, you got to see this. It's huge. It's turning out huge. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? So I'm working on it for a couple of reasons because spring is right around the corner and it's very hard to work on blankets during the spring and summer months. Now, the next blanket that I'm doing for Joanna is going to be little round pieces that I put together. So it's not going to be like a whole big deal like this one is. A lap thing going on. Let me say hi to whoever is here. If you are watching back on the replay, let me know that you were here. Hashtag replay. Look down in the ticker. It says the Great Escape starts August 1st. This is when you need to start planning ahead for those other events that you want to get involved in. You know, what painting am I going to do? Look at the crowd. The bus pulled up. Let me say hi to everybody. Oh my goodness. So I've got a spring background because I want this cold weather to go away. I really do. And it's supposed to get up to 70 degrees today, but then like tomorrow it's supposed to be cold again. So it is good. It's great sleeping weather though at night. I'm opening my windows and it's gorgeous. So let me say hi to Gail. Good morning, Gail. All right, I see that Lee did not show up with the morning spread. I think he's not a morning person, which that's okay. So I anticipated that. So I put donuts out this morning. I'm not going to have any because I have not, hand to God, I've not eaten a donut this year. I've been really good because I know um, I've borderline diabetic. So I'm like, I got to stop with the donuts. But I brought some for you guys. So help yourself. Grab some coffee. There's some liqueurs there if you want to put something in your coffee. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Silver Stitches, how is it over there in the UK this afternoon? What kind of weather are you guys having? Gail, hello. I already said hi to Gail. Gail was first today. Dawn, good morning. Hello. I'm glad to see you guys are up and early and here with me. Good morning, Jessica. See, I keep track. You guys, I know which ones of you skipped church. I know because I'm taking names. This is the Church of Rebecca. Let me turn this Great Escape thing off. I just like to remind you guys because everybody's having events, and this is what Mickey and I do each year. It's a really big event. We have tons and tons of sponsors, but we wanted to get you guys ready for it. And I hope she's in the chat. And don't forget to donate to the Red Cooler Fund, you guys. I've named it the Red Cooler Fund, but because it's an inside joke based on the last case I covered. And if you listen to that case, you'll know what the red cooler means. But anyway, I'm saving up to go to the retreat. So that's what that's all about. So let's get back to the comments. Mia, nice to have you, honey. I'm so glad you're here. I stopped by your show last week. You have a good show. She starts a show at noon, I think. Noon Central Time, I think. I could be wrong. Catherine's here. Hi, Catherine. Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Marty, good morning. Marty, I have not seen you in a while. I was thinking of you. I'm glad you're back. I don't know where you've been, but I'm glad you're back. Hi, Mickey. I knew Mickey was here. Jennifer, how are you feeling? Are you getting better? She's had this nasty cold bronchitis thing. Oh, my God. Knock on. I think this is particle board, but let me say wood. Oh, it's winter over in the UK and it sucks. I'm so sorry, Silver Stitches. Lynn, hello, Lynn. And Tammy's here. Good morning, Tammy. Oh my goodness. What else do we got here? Who else is here? Okay, cool. This would be a great time. Hi, Shirley. And Dawn is here. You can get out of the chat, close the chat, and hit the thumbs up button. Then you can come back into the chat, and you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the live. Marty says she's skipping church. Okay, we all are, honey. I go to the Church of Rebecca every Sunday. Yep, I walk the dog. That's my church time. Mia says, had dinner early so I could be here on time. Nice. Thank you. Kathy's here. Good morning, Kathy. Hi, Jen. Jessica says, watching on the big screen with my friends, Stacy and Nicole. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for watching. Don't put me on the big screen because, oh my God, please. My sister does that. She has, well, it's not a big screen. She puts me on her TV. And when I walk by her room and I'm on the TV, it just kind of freaks me out. I'm like, ugh, that's weird. Jude's watching Curious George and couch walking. Jude is one active little man, isn't he? My goodness. She sent us a video the other day of him running through the house. I don't know where he was going. He was chasing Dad, I think. Silver Stitches says, I use my laptop so I do not have to leave the like to, oh, you don't have to leave the chat to like the live. Oh, yes, I understand. But yeah, when I'm watching on my iPad or my iPhone, yeah, I don't put you guys on the big screen because, yeah. Well, that's not true. If I have you on the big screen, then sometimes I can't comment. I'd have to have you on a, yeah, no. Because who was I watching the other day? My sister says, why aren't you watching it on the screen, the TV screen? I'm like, because I want to participate in the chat. So I think it might have been Mickey. I don't remember. Anyway. Jamie says, Jenny's getting his couch steps in early. Jumping off the couch. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. That's not good. Oh, my God. So I have done this same row now 3 times because I can't count, apparently. I keep, yeah. I found one mistake, frogged it out. It still didn't come out right. And then I found another mistake, so I frogged it out again. So now I'm doing this row for the 3rd time. How old is Jude? Jude is like, what is he, 16, 17 months old? Something like that. Jen will tell you. But he's a cutie. Oh my God, is he cute? Where's Tia today? Where's my girl? So what were we going to do today? Oh, I have one thing planned, but we can't do it yet. I wanted to show you guys some footage because I'm still going to do my recap of what happened thus far in the Rust trial, but they've had a couple of body cam videos that we don't get to see the first one because the judge says nobody gets to see the first one. Well, I found it on the internet. I'm not going to show it. It doesn't really show anything. But it's when the first officer gets to the scene. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, maybe Silver Stitches doesn't. I don't know. There was a movie being made called Rust in New Mexico. They were on this ranch that has thousands of acres. And on this ranch is a movie set, old town movie set where a lot of movies get filmed out there. And there's this old time church. And they were filming that morning. They were actually blocking. Blocking is what you do when you're getting ready to rehearse. It's like, where do you want people to stand? What do you want the lighting to be? You know, they're trying to work out all that. And Alec Baldwin, who is the producer of, yes, it's not the Alec Baldwin trial, but he's involved in this. Alec Baldwin was charged, and his trial, we don't have a date for his trial yet, but this is the trial of the armorer. So Alec Baldwin, who's the producer and the lead in the movie, he was supposed to do a cross body draw with the gun. So the holster is like here, and he's supposed to reach over and grab the gun. And so and he's sitting on a pew inside this church, and that's, he's sitting down when he does it. And they're trying to block this scene, but you could do it with your finger, with your blocking, because they're not filming anything. That's why there's no film. I don't think there's a film of the actual shooting because I don't think they were filming. But he draws this gun. It's a prop gun. It's a real gun, but it's made to look old-timey. It was a brand new gun, even though it's made to look old, and they, put dummy bullets in it, and there's a way you can check for dummy bullets. So, they put dummy bullets in it. Well, he asked for the gun on the set, and they're like, you know, he's the producer, you don't really need it, but he's the producer, and he's asking for the gun, so the armorer gives him the gun. And, it's for some reason, he pulls the gun, and the trigger goes off and shoots the cinematographer, Helena Hutchinson, and the director. The bullet goes through her chest, comes out the other side, and goes into the shoulder of the director. So, they're down on the set. So, that's where I'm gonna pick up on the body cam footage. They call the police. This poor police department, it's in the middle of nowhere. They're in New Mexico. I think it's called the Santa Fe Police something other. They only have 3 deputies on. They're like the whole office has 100 employees. They didn't have the manpower for what they needed to do on this set. So they, and it took a while for them to get there because, you know, it's out in the middle of nowhere, and then when they get there, the security has to take them to where it's at on this vast land. But I thought it might be interesting for us to kinda watch some of the footage, and I have some commentary along the way about this footage. So, I'm gonna share the screen, and we're gonna watch a little bit of it, and, then I'll share my comments with you. Let's see. Share screen. Okay, I've got a lot of stuff open. Here we go. I hope it's this one. I think it is. Okay. So, let's go here. I'm just gonna let it play for a few seconds here.
At this point in time, other than providing aid to the people who've been shot, what's the most important piece of evidence that you're concerned about?
In my head at that time, I was thinking about where the gun was.
So, this is the defendant. Her name is Hannah Gutierrez Reed, and the last name of Reed is pretty important because her dad is a famous armorer. She was the armorer on the set. In other words, she was in charge of, you know, obtaining the gun from a props company or the manufacturer. She was in charge of getting the bullets, loading the gun, checking to make sure there were no live rounds in the gun. This was all her job. So she's on trial for unintentional manslaughter, I think is what they call it. But when you see the video of her, look at the difference between how she looks now and how she looked then.
Hey, I need pictures right away.
Why are you asking for pictures?
Trying to preserve the scene as much as possible. I know I'm wearing my body camera, but I'm trying to preserve everything I can.
On this particular scene, was that easy?
It was not.
Now, the reason we haven't seen video up till now is because the judge had instructed them not to show any video that had the victims in the video. So at this point, when this is the lead officer, he's the day shift supervisor. When he gets out to the scene, this is what his body cam footage is showing. He actually goes into the church to check to see if they need any additional help inside the church. But there was already firefighter, paramedics, everything like that on the scene. So now he's just describing what else he's doing. And then the court TV people that are in the courtroom there, they will start showing the video in a couple of seconds.
Where's the props guy? Where's the props guy at? They're taking care of business. What else do you need there, Chief? What's my radio? It's just here. Thank you. Area cleared the gun. Where is it?
Why are you asking for the props guy?
I think it was more of a guess to find out where the gun was.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just trying to find the gun.
And did you hear that person screaming in the background?
Yes, I did.
Do you know who that person was?
Joel,
And why was Joel screaming?
because he was shot from what I saw.
And the gentleman who is standing right in front of you on the video screen there, do you recall your interaction with him?
I don't, other than the video. He just offered his services trying to find the props guy.
Okay, he's a guy there that tried to help you.
Yes.
Okay.
Where is it? It's not here. There's one there and there's one there. That's none of them. Okay.
What happened there?
I believe he's a director, and he took me to a cart, to a gray cart, and there was two guns on the cart, and he told me that those weren't the two guns used in the church at that time.
So not the gun you're looking for.
Exactly. You're in charge, man. I need to know where the gun's at right now. How do I know this is a gun?
That's the gun.
Do you know what discussion you're having? What are you asking about?
I'm asking about the gun, if that was the right gun used. She told me yes. And then she's talking about the ammunition.
Okay. Was the ammunition readily available right there?
It was not.
You have those rounds I gave you?
What? No, they're on the card.
Are they?
I don't know.
Who would you give them to?
I gave them back to you.
I didn't.
I'll get it.
I'm muted. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I was reading Rochelle's comment. She's baffled by why they even need to use real guns and bullets. Well, first of all, this is an Alec Baldwin production, and they were trying to save money. So I don't know how much AI technology costs versus what they were doing. Actually, what they said was, and I did thank Gail for becoming a member. Thank you, Gail. I was muted when I was gushing over it the first time. So one of the questions was, how can a dummy round do so much damage? Well, it wasn't a dummy round. It was a live round. And how the live round got into the box of bullets is a very interesting story. And it was explained during the opening statements. And I went over that in my show on Friday. If you want to watch that, you'll see how that could have happened. But they eventually found 6 live rounds on that set. But interestingly enough, that morning before they started filming, there was some kind of dispute going on between the producers and the people that were filming the movie, salary, I don't know what, but so a lot of them didn't show up for work that day. And so they were working with like minimal filming staff. Silver just says, just wondering if we should call in Jessica Fletcher. Oh my God. You know what? Oh, someone mentioned that to me in a comment this morning, that I should cover that story. And I thought honest to God, I hadn't heard about this. And so I looked it up and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to even talk about it because it's so disgusting. Good morning. You're not awake. It's really what happened to the Fletcher's daughter. She was 30 years old. She was autistic. And what happened to her is so horrible. I won't even talk about it on the channel. The answer to that subscriber's comment was, no, I'm not going to cover it on my channel because it was that bad. So if you guys want to, it's not going to be a trial. The parents have pled guilty. It's, whatever. I just can't. Covering that case with the where did my hook go? Covering that Montgomery case was bad enough. I can't do another. She wasn't a child, but she was still, I don't want to cover that. Hold on, I dropped my needle. Okay, I got it. Oh, you were talking Murder, She Wrote. Oh, because there's a case here called Fletcher that somebody wanted me to cover. I think that's what it was, Fletcher. I don't know. I looked it up this morning. Let me see if that's what the name. That's what came into my mind when you said that, because I did look it up this morning. Oh, it was Fletcher, parents of Lacey Fletcher. It said parents of Lacey Fletcher, woman found. They pled no contest to manslaughter. I won't tell you what happened to her, but anyway, yes. Anyway, so yes, Jude, I totally believe what you're saying about this armorer. There are so many things. There's so many holes in this thing. It's worse than Swiss cheese. So many people dropped the ball in this case of the what occurred on that set of Rust. They did eventually get Helena Hutchins onto a helicopter when she arrived. I don't know if she died en route or shortly thereafter, but she didn't live very long. She was alive on the set the entire time they were working on her. She was awake some of that time. Silver Stitches says, I have autistic siblings. The idea that someone would deliberately hurt them angers me. Well, I think that's why they pled to manslaughter, because I think that's why they were charged with manslaughter. I don't think her death was intentional, but someone could argue it was just severe neglect. How they wouldn't know that would. I'm talking about two cases at the same time. All right, we're not going to talk about the Fletcher case anymore. Let's go back to the Rust case. So, yeah, there's a lot of people that failed. And so I looked it up. What is this woman facing? This Hannah Gutierrez Reed. So intentional or unintentional manslaughter in the state of New Mexico is a 4th-degree felony. So she's only facing the maximum 18 months in jail and up to a $5,000 fine. So this is not a case where she's going to spend the rest of her life in jail or anything like that. Thank God, because she's a young girl. She was being asked to do 2 different jobs on this movie set. And if what the defense is saying is true, I think her father and the person that supplied, the company that supplied the bullets are who really have a lot of the blame. So should we talk about some other stuff? Dean Winchester was supposed to co-star in this movie. Now, who is Dean Winchester? I have to look that person up. I don't know who that is. Now, what did I just do with my phone? Oh, now the dogs are barking. My sister let them out, and then now I got to go let them back in. She lets them out and then goes back to bed. All right, let me go let them in. Come on in, Duncan. Get in the house. Come on. Stop barking. Where's Tootsie? Come on. From Supernatural. Okay, see, I don't watch Supernatural, so maybe that's why I don't know who Dean Winchester. Well, I'm sure Dean Winchester is glad he wasn't there. Did I finish Cat Lady? No, but I am working on the last few sections. I opened the last 3 sections, and this is a Hannah Lynn, so there's a lot of the black outline. So I'm doing all the black outlines in the last 3 sections. And then I hope to have it done by, what's the end of the month? Is that Wednesday? Let me see. I'm pretty sure it won't take me long to finish this. The last few sections go pretty quickly. Oh, I have till Thursday. Oh, I have an extra day. Yeah. Okay, now I have to look at, wait a minute. Oh, his real name is Jensen Ackles. All right, that's who I need to look up, Jensen Ackles. Hold on. How have I never heard of this person? You guys, hold on. Jensen Ackles, American actor and musician. Ooh, he's 45 years old. He's cute. He's married. Mickey finished it. Posted it in my group. Oh, we have to see how Mickey's turned out. Let's pull up Mickey's. We're gonna get rid of the Rust movie setting thing here. And then we're gonna go to my Facebook group. Facebook. Okay, here it is, right here. Groups. Crafting journey. All right, let me share the screen. If you guys want to share any of your works in progress, post them in the group and I will be happy to show them off to everyone. Rochelle says, I've decided to do 2 animal paintings, Snow Tiger, start date April 1st, and Rainbow Dragon may start. Well, don't forget, you know, The Great Escape in August. You're going to want to pick something for that as well. That should be an animal. Anyway, let's look at Mickey's painting. Where is it? Oh my God, it turned out so good. Look at that. Wait a minute. I did not realize that was a flower on that cat's face. What? Isn't that amazing how you can paint something and not realize that's what you're painting? It is. Oh my gosh. I need to make that a different color now that I know what it is. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I'm going to make that a different color. And what Mickey did was the cat that's in her lap was actually meant, it was charted, that cat was charted 2 different colors. Like the upper body is one color, the lower body is another color, and I left it that way. Mickey actually corrected it in her painting, but that turned out really, really pretty. Okay, Dawn. I'm going to show Dawn's next since she just sent it to me. But look how beautiful hers turned out. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Everything, because I went from the bottom to the top. Mickey went from the top down. So I probably should have done it the way Mickey did, because by the time you get to the top, I'm like, I just want it to be done with. I'm not worried about blinging anymore. Although Mickey changed out the color of the glasses. I did that as well. God, very pretty. You did good. Very good. Okay, let's look at Dawn's. Oh my gosh. Oh, so much confetti here, but it is turning out really, really pretty. Very, very nice. I like it. And it's going so quickly. Oh my gosh, Dawn. That is amazing. All right, what else we got here in the group? Look at that. Look at all the cats in that thing. Oh, how did we get all the way down there? That's for me from last year. Holy moly. Oh, I guess somebody just did someone else do this? Cat did this. I thought this was mine from last year. Remember I did this cat last year? I had so much fun blinging that crystal ball. That's hanging out in my dining room. Let me see. She's doing the magic bus. And she's got Mrs. Coffee papers. Those are Crashley's Crafts with Crashley release papers by Mrs. Coffee. Yeah, I did this one too. I blinged the crystal ball and I think I changed the eyes of the cat a little bit, but it's a fun painting. It's a partial. That whole background is not diamond painted, but I love doing partials sometimes because it goes quickly. What else? Oh, Mickey wants you to choose her next painting. So go to, if you look in the Facebook group, you can vote in there if you want to choose her next painting. Rhonda, what in the world are you doing? Look at this. Gorgeous. Didn't we do this as a puzzle? Josephine Wall, Summer Breeze. Rhonda, we did this as a puzzle from what I remember. Are you doing it as a diamond painting now? Holy moly. She is. So Rhonda has this in a diamond painting and a puzzle. She brought the puzzle to last year's retreat and we almost finished putting it together, but I remember it because I was working on that red rose down in the corner. I remember that puzzle. It was a fun puzzle. And here's Rhonda's latest puzzle. And this is I don't remember what they called this, but it's an older painting. I used to have this. I think I sold it, but this was done by Narrate, and she got it framed at Home Depot. Really pretty. Oh, Lynn finished her paint by number. Look how good you did. Oh my God, you're really good at that. I suck at paint by number. I really do. Look how good that turned out. I love that. Wow, you did good. We got some talented people in this group. My goodness, you guys. Okay. Okay, we saw that last week. So here we go. If there's anything else, let me know and I'll refresh the page. Let me do that before I leave. See if there's anything else new in here. There is a Great Escape registration form if you want to go ahead and sign up ahead of time. That would be awesome. Okay, so we have Mickey. So we went over that. So we don't, let me know though, and I'll go back to here if you post something. Cool. Dawn says it's all confetti. Mickey says, don't forget to choose my new painting. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome. Bonnie's here from Texas. I think there's a retreat going on in Texas today. One of those no frills ones. I'm so jealous. I would love to be there, but I'm not. I'm here at home. Kat, good morning from California. So who's been following Kelsey, Travis Kelsey this week? I have followed that man to Hawaii, to Sydney, and now I'm over in Vegas with him. Speaking of Vegas, where is Tia? I don't know where Tia is. I don't know where Joanne is. Where are my peeps? Well, I got Jennifer. I got all you guys. So it's okay. So I have to tell you what happened to me last week. What is the subject for the Great Escape? So the Great Escape is something we do every year, and it's usually someplace you want to get away to, but I also do a theme every year, and this is the year of the animal. So wherever it is you want to escape to should probably have an animal in it. But I mean, no pressure, Mia. It's just something to have fun with. Do something with butterflies or, whatever it is you want that has some kind of animal to it. That'd be perfect. I have the worst posture when I crochet. Hi, Tootsie. They're off to go back to bed. Everybody's going back to bed. So I went out the other day and I was walking the dogs. Creature. Mickey wants me to say creature. Okay, creature. It's an animal. Year of the animal. Animals are creatures. Okay. That includes monsters and other forms of life. Mickey, stop. Bonnie says, I'm going to do the matching painting for the one I did last year. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, the theme, like I said, Silver Stitches is someplace you would like to escape to where there's an animal. Now, I have not picked a painting for that. I don't know if Mickey has either. Last year, we were sponsored by Rose Prophet, and she did a painting for both of us. This year, we're going to look around at some other companies to see if we can pick up a themed painting from somewhere else. If not, we'll just pick a painting. Who knows? But, perhaps like the crazy cat lady, for example. You could have done that one for the event because, who doesn't want to be in their rocking chair with 32 cats all over you? That would be a great escape for some people, I guess. But we're not going to be super strict on what you want to diamond paint. You know, I'm hesitate about the one with the diamond art because I didn't have such a great experience with them on the one painting I did do from their company. Um, the the chart did not match the painting, and I had to wait for it. Was terrible. The chart that was on the painting was different than the chart I got, and it just was a nightmare to figure it all out. So I'm sure they didn't mean for it to happen, but it did, and it was, I don't know. It wasn't a great debut for me for a new company, but I hear good things about them otherwise. What just happened here? Oh, nothing. I'm good. Oh, so I started to tell you what happened to me the other day. I go out to walk the dogs, and I get down to the end of the block, and I turn right. And I usually it's just a block thing because I'm taking Duncan with me, and Duncan's very, very old, and he doesn't really like to go long walks. So I turn the corner, and then I turn the corner again, and I go down this street that's behind us. It's a really dark, dark street, and somebody was following me. Now, you'd think I'd be okay because I've got 2 large dogs with me. Well, these large dogs would just lick them to death. They wouldn't protect me. But this guy followed me all the way back to my house, like 2 more turns, and he was still following me. So I ran into my house. What about Francesca's Studio Works? I have not done any paintings by them either. So I will put that. Mickey, if you want to jot that name down, we could check them out. Bonnie says, I did Under the Rainbow. This time I'm going to do Fandango. I think it's discontinued for Dreamer Designs. Cool. Gail is trying to decide between the Gypsy Fortune Teller or Moonlight in the Garden and the White Cat in front of the big house. Oh, Gail. I don't know about the Fortune Teller, but I think the cat one would be awesome. Keith, what's going on, young lady? Where's your grin? Oh. I'm grinning now, sweetie. Oh, there's my friend Keith. Mia. Hi, Mia. Mia says, everybody likes Francesca Studio Works. Why have I not heard of this company? Silver Stitches says, I'm wary of ordering from TSA because they keep sending me other people's orders. Oh, I will never order from TSA. I used to be an affiliate with TSA, and it was not, things did not end well between me and that company. They just have way, way, way too many problems with their shipping. It takes too long. They don't get it right. Yeah, I would never order from TSA. I'm just, you guys can decide for yourself, but I wouldn't do it. Sarah says, thanks for elaborating on the event. I will work on finding something. Yeah, you should, because we have so many sponsors for that event. Mickey and I lost count when we were putting together the list for this year. Like, who are we going to ask again, and who are we not going to? I mean, the list is just crazy. Tammy says, no, I didn't either have a very good experience. My diamond painting symbols didn't match my legend. Charting was bad. All the money I spent is sitting in my closet. Tammy, are you talking about the one with the diamond art or TSA? Which one? I'm curious. Because, yeah, like I said, that happened to me with the one with the diamond art. All right. Am I doing this right? Where's Berta? Berta, are you watching? I'm doing Berta's blanket. If you guys just came in, this is what I'm working on. This is Berta's blanket that I'm making for her. Look, it has gnomes in it. It's going to be huge by the time I'm done. Dawn says, Rebecca, my painting is from Francesca Studio Works, and it's been great. Oh, that's good. Oh, Tammy, you are talking about the one with the diamond art. Yeah, I might steer clear of them. Yeah, for now, until they get things, sometimes new companies, they just got to get the things worked out. So, Bird is at the retreat. That's right. I did see a picture of her at the retreat. Now, I know Tia's not at the retreat, so I don't know what her excuse is for not being here today, but she and I will have some words. Keith says, very nice, love. Thank you, Keith. I worked really hard on this. I think what I'm going to do is, because it's supposed to be Seattle Seahawk colors, she picked them out. So I think what I'll do is after the gray, I'm going to put another thing of green, another block of green, another block of the dark navy blue, and then I'll do a dark navy blue border, and that will finish it off. Then I can start on, there's Tia. She says, I'm in here, not at the retreat. I'm still in bed. Tia, girlfriend, get out of bed. Tia's on a video date. I don't know about that. So since Tia's here, I will tell you that if you want to watch her show on Wednesday at 9, that's Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction, Wednesday at 9. She's wrapping up her event, Love is in the Air, hashtag Love is in the Air. And we're both going to talk about how our single dating experience went. She went to farmersonly.com and I went to Silver Singles. Now, I will tell you, in case you don't want to go to her show, mine went great. I have met a person and we are getting to know each other. And I think Tia has too. So you might want to tune in on Wednesday evening to see about our adventures in online dating. Is that what they call it? Online dating? Do they still call it online dating? I don't know what they call it. Mary, good morning. Nice of you to join. I can always tell when the church people show up. Church is over. Let's turn on Rebecca. Thank you, Sarah. Diana, hello. She received a kit from Rose Prophet that was ordered in August in January of 2024. See, that's the thing with Rose. You know, some of these new companies, I don't know what goes on between them and the companies they've chosen in China. I don't know if it's a communications barrier, but I don't know. And it seems to be Australian companies, Rose Prophet, TSA, that you just cannot get their paintings in any kind of a good time frame. Because other companies don't seem to have that problem with China, but these companies do. I don't know why. And yeah, part of the reason I think is because they're doing their own charting and then sending it over, maybe. I don't know. I can't figure it out. But they do have problems getting their paintings out to you in a timely fashion. The other company that went under, remember there was another company in Australia, and they dissolved that company. It's where Rose started out with at this other company. That company went under too. They couldn't get you the paintings that you wanted. Mary, good morning. Did I already say good morning to Mary? All right. So I had my bicycle out yesterday. Oh, it's been so beautiful, the weather. So if you're just tuning in and you want to see what's been going on the set of Rust, I covered that in the first few minutes of the live. Uniquely Yours Down Under. Yes, that was another company that I thought, was on the right path, but apparently not. Marty, Uniquely Yours Down Under. That was it. That's the one. And they're all out of Australia. I don't get it. I don't know if Australia and Chinese don't get along. I don't know what the problem is, because the fact that they're in Australia should make no difference, but I don't know. Tia says, I'm exhausted. I did 3 video dates yesterday. Tia, you didn't tell me that. Was I one of your video dates? I talked to you yesterday. She said, goodness, they were exhausting. I felt like I was constantly repeating myself. Well, 3 in one day, Tia, my God. I will tell you, I'm only talking to one person, so I don't repeat myself. Jerry, hi, sweetie. Sarah said, I had a bad experience with Uniquely Yours down under. So did I. The painting they sent me, I'll never be able to do it. It's just wasted money. You're right. It's just money. It's a huge canvas. It's a beautiful canvas, but yeah. Oh, well, I don't even remember what the problem was with it, but there was a big issue with it. Silver says, Stitcher says she was scamming people. The owner of Uniquely Yours. I ordered 2 from there and lost out on nearly 300 pounds. What? I had not, where have I been? I never heard that. She was scamming people? Her name was Jenny. I think that was her name, Jenny, because I was an affiliate there too. Every time I go be affiliate somewhere, that's why I'm not an affiliate anymore. The only place I have an affiliation with is the Diamond Painting Drill Company. And I have placed an order with them twice recently, and it doesn't go through for some reason. She keeps telling me she doesn't have it, and I checked my account, and the order's not there. So I don't know what happened to my order. It's weird. Okay, Mia, have a good live. Thank you for stopping in, and I'll check you out later. Bye, Mia. That's our friend Mia. She's from Denmark. And if you guys want to check her channel out, she starts her live at noon and she goes for an hour or so. So I was kind of hoping Joanna would show up today because it's her birthday. And I wanted to wish her a happy birthday, but maybe she'll jump in here soon. I saw her on Instagram because she got a fabulous pair of Manola Blanc's shoes from her husband for her birthday. Holy moly. I have never had a man buy me a pair of shoes. Raise your hand if a man ever bought you a pair of shoes. No, never. First of all, he'd know how big of a foot I have, and it's not a great conversation. Silver Stitches. Oh, Tia said they ended up being requests after we got off video chat yesterday. I should have just gone to bed, but I had committed to meeting up on Zooms and went through with them. You had a Zoom date with 3 different guys? I can't wait till Wednesday. Tia's she's going to tell some good stories, I'm sure. Actually, Tia's son also, he went on the Farmers Only site. Tia, how old is your son? He's in his 20s, and he had some experiences that he's going to share. Jerry said, oh, hell no. Oh my God. Tia, when it rains, it pours, sweetie. You're so funny. Oh my God. 3 and 1. Well, it was a Saturday night. Goodness gracious. Oh, your son is 26. So I knew he was like late 20s or something, but her son used to be part of her show, but he's not anymore. But I think isn't he in the police academy or something like that? Mary said ditto. Hell no. I need to highlight that comment, Jerry, because it's really funny. Oh my gosh. You guys are so funny. I'm finally getting to the end of this row, and this will tell me whether I have to do this row again or not. Hold on. I will let you know in a sec. Oh gosh, wait a minute. 1. I did it right this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait a minute. Yeah, I did it right this time. Yay. Finally, after 3 tries, I got this row right. Oh my God. I'm reading the best book, you guys. I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I was reading till 3 in the morning. My sister, she's turning me into a vampire. So I wanted to show you the puzzle that we're working on together, my sister and I. Let me find my phone. Hold on. Man, this guy's cute. Jensen Ackles. Ooh, he's very chiseled, his face. Anyway, way too young for me. All right, what was I looking up? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, what book is it? What? It's. I'm actually reading 2 books. One is I've got a hardcover book, and it's what's the name of the book? Oh, hold on, I'll tell you. It's really good. It's an older book, but I found it. You know that new show Tracker? It's based on a series of books, so I wanted to read the book, and I'm reading it, and it's really good. I think it's. Let me check my eBay account. That'll tell me what the name of the book is. But that's not the one I was reading till 3:00 in the morning. Cindy, hello. Thank you. I'm glad you could make it. If you wanted to tune in to see the rest video footage, that's at the beginning of the live. If you want to hashtag replay that, that would be fine. Let's see, eBay. Hold on. So this is, the name of the book is, where's my purchases? Oh, it's by Jeffrey Deaver, called The Never Game. And it's really interesting because it has to do with this guy that like the show, that he's a tracker. He tracks people down and he claims rewards. But this one has to do with video games, and it's pretty cool. And then the other book that I'm reading on Kindle, it's a series of books about hockey players. Yeah. It's one of those knee-knocking books with hockey play. I don't know. I'm learning way more about hockey than I ever wanted to know. Tia says, I'm exhausted. I'm not sure dating is for me. I haven't even had IRL dates yet, and I'm ready to stop. Tia, don't give up. Okay, hold on. The name of the book, the knee-knocking book that I was reading till 3:00 in the morning, is called, what's it called? Before We Came, a brother's best friend hockey book. That's the name of the series. Let me tell you who the author is if I can find it. Lakes. Because it's about this team called the Lakes out of Minnesota, I guess. I don't know. So it's called Lakes Hockey 1. It's a series of books about guys on this Lakes hockey team. So, but it's a really interesting story. There's Joanna. Good morning, Joanna. Happy birthday. Should I sing? Everybody knows how great I sing, right? Joanna is 29 again today. Tia says, I'm going to see this month's payment through. Tia, you're so funny. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Joanna. Happy birthday to you. And you need to give me your birthday present because it's awesome. Oh my God. I cannot believe your husband bought you a pair of shoes. He has impeccable taste. I will tell you that. Can I show the pair of shoes that he bought you? Can I show it? Because, oh my God, it's crazy. All right, enough about that book. Everybody's saying happy birthday to her. Yay. Okay. I'm flustered now. Oh my God, I'm blushing. Okay. Oh, I wanted to show her shoes. Okay, she said I could show them. You guys, forget the birthday cake. Look at the shoes. They are fabulous. Yeah, the birthday cake's okay too, but I like the shoes. Long suffering is such a good husband, man. I don't think he's suffering as much as you make it out to be. I think he's got a pretty good life. Where's my coffee? So she's joining the ranks of the 20. Oh, thank you, Keith. You know what, guys? I got rid of the grays yesterday. I couldn't take it anymore. I was starting to look really, really old. So I'm good for a few weeks here. My sister has gone completely gray, and she would be so pretty if she won't do it anyway. But I have to tell you something. My sister, you guys know my sister Jean. She has not smoked a cigarette in 2 weeks. She has given up smoking. And I said, "Why? Why?" Because I mean, I have tried to tell her like 1,000 times to do it, and she just, to the point where I don't even talk about it anymore. And exactly, Mary. Um, she just says, "Oh, I don't know. I just didn't want to smoke anymore." So I think I know why, because in order for her, oh my God, this kid is sitting in front of my house. He's got orange hair. What the hell? Oh, see, this is I think this might be the person that was following me the other night. He's not right in the head, this kid. He's just sitting there in front of my house on a bicycle. He came up to my door one time. He knocked on my door. And I answered the door, and he said, "Can I have a cigarette?" I went, "No, I don't have any cigarettes. And if I did, I wouldn't give it to you. They're too expensive." Anyway, yeah, he's just sitting out there. So I keep waiting because I told Mickey about this, and Mickey says, "Well, she's going to be really grouchy." She's not. She's been so pleasant, and I'm not sure. It might be the pot she's smoking to replace the cigarettes. I don't know. But I'm very proud of her because her lungs always sound terrible. They really do. And my mom died from lung cancer, so maybe that's why she quit. I don't know. You think it's self-expression on his part, to have orange hair? Well, I did make my hair pink for the retreat last year. That was my self-expression. Oh, you quit 9 years ago. So when you first quit, let me ask you, is like sleeping long hours part of quitting smoking? Because she's been sleeping a lot. So, oh, it's the pod. Jerry said it's the pod. Take his picture. I know where he lives. So he used to hang out with this other boy who wasn't right in the head either, but the other boy had an ankle monitor on it. And I was like, whoa, you're on house arrest for what? Oh, I will be careful. What I did last night was, well, first of all, I took my phone with me this time because I shouldn't be walking without my phone anyway. So I took my phone with me, and I went right before it got real dark, where it's still kind of light outside. So it wasn't too dark. So there were still people out and about. So Mary wants rainbow hair, but that's not happening. Well, how about that armor with the yellow and purple hair? But now she's sitting in court, and she's all prim and trim and got new clothes on. Yeah. Tammy quit smoking 16 years ago, but when I'm stressed, etc., I still want a cigarette. Oh, here's why I think she quit. Because in order for her to get the cigarettes, because I don't buy them for her, I won't buy them. She has to use the tricycle, which she hates, because she said it makes her knee hurt, which is probably true. But anyway, she has to use a tricycle and ride up to the store and buy them for herself. And they're expensive. Have you seen the price of cigarettes? Holy crap. I've never been a smoker. I don't get, I've tried it, and I don't get the appeal. And then your clothes smell like, I don't let her, when she was smoking 2 weeks ago, she always smoked outside. Even when it was like below zero, I'd be like, nope, outside. Cindy hasn't smoked in 15 years. You guys are great. That's good. You're adding years to your life. Silver said she never started smoking. Cigarettes are so, well, everything's expensive now. My God, it's crazy. Jerry says, I've never been a smoker, could never stand the smell. The smell just makes me gag. Because sometimes she would go out on the front porch, and if I had my window open, it would come in my window, and I wanted to throw up. I hated it. And then when I had a car, I know she was smoking in the car because I could smell it. So yeah, it's a pretty nasty habit. Should I take this Red Cooler Fund banner off here? I think I should. Oh my gosh. There's only a couple people that get that joke, so we'll take that off. Mary said, I smoked 50 years outside too, also like weed. 10.50 a pack. Well, that's the other thing that stinks. Weed. Oh my God. That smell of that makes me vomit. Oh. And I know when she's doing it because it smells terrible. Tia, you were a smoker? I would have never guessed that. Seriously, you smoked for 10 years. Can you see Tia? She's in Vegas. She's up on that stage. She's got her cigarette. She's telling the McDonald's story. Or the Taco Bell story. She's telling the Taco Bell story about how the guy wanted her to pay, with her cigarette. She traded her cigarettes for diamond painting pens. Anyway, I got to blow my nose, guys. Yes, weed is terrible. Now, I don't mind having a gum. If I'm having a lot of pain, like my knees are really, I can tell when the weather changes because my knees will tell me. I'll take like a half a gummy. And even that has like a little aftertaste. That's gross. But the smell of pot I want to gag. I just described your whole act. I don't know why you gave it up. And if you guys didn't know, Tia was a comedian in Las Vegas. And so now I need something that looks like a cigarette. Here we go. Cigarette. This is my crochet hook or my latch hook. So there was this guy. We went out. Did you meet him online, Tia, the Taco Bell guy? Was he an online date? God, I hope not. Bonnie says the smoke is the only thing I don't like about Vegas. Well, they're pretty good in the casinos now. They have amazing filters in those casinos. I remember when I lived in Florida, in Fort Lauderdale, where I lived, the Indians have these bingo halls everywhere. And it's a huge thing, these bingo places. The Indians make tons of money off bingo. And I went there a couple of times, and I wanted to gag. There was so much cigarette smoke. It was horrible. I couldn't stay 5 minutes in that building. And I love bingo, so I couldn't. Not all of them. The downtown casinos are the older ones, if I'm not mistaken, Bonnie. So yeah, they probably don't have the same filters. But I was always going to the big casinos. I think I stayed at Bally's one time. I've stayed at Bally's a couple times. I was there for 9/11. I was in Vegas, but what hotel was that? The Monte Carlo, I think. I think that's where I was for 9/11. I'm not sure. She says, I knew him from high school. He was a few years older than me, and I had a crush on him. He'd gone off to college and had come back home after he graduated, and we ran into each other. And he turned out to be a tool. Oh my God, Tia. Bingos in Vegas is good because they have separate rooms for the smokers. Well, that's what they eventually did in Fort Lauderdale. They would still they were in a separate room, but you could still smell it everywhere. It was terrible. I don't know if that's changed now because this was before, what is that hotel? that's on the Indian property down there. What is it? The one where what's her name died in that hotel? You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Anna Nicole Smith died in this hotel. It has Hollywood in the name of it. I can't think of the name of this hotel, but that's where she died. Hard Rock. Yeah, I think it was Hollywood's Hard Rock. Anyway, it's owned by the Indians. So this kind of took their focus off the bingo halls and they put it all on this property, this Hard Rock. Yes, Hard Rock. That's it. Because I've only been there like what? Well, I've been there a few times because I would go to concerts out there. I saw who was it I saw in concert out there? Heart. Oh my God. If you've never seen Heart in concert, amazing. Everybody's been to Hard Rock apparently. Mary said this is way weird to see smokers on TV. Everyone smoked, doctors and hospitals, etc. There's that one show where they were all smoking. The one that Harry's wife was on, Meghan Markle. What was the name of that show? Because they were all smoking on that show, smoking at their desk. Like it is funny because back in the day, this was way before my time, they would smoke in the nurse's station, the doctors would smoke, and yeah, it was crazy. Suits. Yes, that's it, Tia. They're all smoking. Cigarettes. Yep. Planet Hollywood. That's the name. Planet Hollywood. But there's a Hard Rock cafe at Planet Hollywood. Yeah, that's it. But that's where Anna Nicole Smith died. Anyway, I used to live there, out there. My uncle would take me out. He taught me how to play Pai Gow poker, and I was really good at it. And so I would make money, but I'd have to sit at a table with him because he took me and he would give me the money to gamble with because I'm not spending my own money. And he was a horrible smoker, and he would sit next to me, and I'd be like, "Oh, can you go to the other table, please?" It was terrible. You've seen in Heart in concert? Oh, Dawn, they're amazing. Oh, that was a fun concert. I think that's the only concert I went to out there. Oh no, you know what else I went to out there? It was like one of those, you know, that show, So You Think You Can Dance, you know how they did a tour afterwards? I went and saw the tour, so I could see all the dancers. That was really cool. Mary's seen Heart too, like 40 years ago. Well, that sounds about right. I can't tell you what year I was. I saw him. It's got to be at least 10 years ago, probably more. Bonnie says, that's what I play, Pai Gow for hours. But you can't find Pai Gow poker in here. You know, we have casinos here in Kansas, and you cannot find Pai Gow poker in any of these casinos. I don't know why, but yeah, I can't. There's no Pai Gow going on. And it's a fun game to play. It really is. It's the chances of you winning are even greater than blackjack. Blackjack, you can win if you know what you're doing, but you can really win if you know how to play Pai Gow. Maybe it's only in Vegas because that's what the Chinese people like to come over and play. I don't know. Now it's almost all face up Pai Gow. Really? Okay. Interesting. Silver's just hard as rock. It's a rock band, an older rock band. There's two women. I can't even remember their names, but yeah, Keith will know their names. Keith is our resident musician. He's got all these people's albums, so he'll probably tell us the names because I don't remember. Dawn used to play blackjack. Do you ever play it on your phone? I used to play it on my phone, but I told you the story of the casino guy that I went out with, the dealer. I met this blackjack or this, what do they call those dealers? They have a name, the guys that deal cards in Vegas. I met this guy at one of the tables, and he says, because do you want to play? And I said, I don't even know what game it is you're playing. I think it was 3-card poker or something like that. Ann and Nancy Wilson. See, Dawn got it. You win. Silver Stitches says Vegas has no appeal for her. What? Anyway, so this guy, he sits down. I sit down and he shows me how to play. And so I played a few hands and I didn't do very well. So I was going to a show and I came back from the show and he's like, how'd you like the show? And I said, it was great. And then he asked me if I wanted to go on it for a drink or something. So then every time I would go to Vegas, I would call him and tell him, hey, I'm coming to Vegas. So I went one time and he was dealing cards and a game. I had no idea how to play this other game. I don't know what it was. And the people at this table, there was a full table. So finally a spot opens up and I sit down and I kept winning. And I have no idea how to play this game. No idea how I won. But all of a sudden he looks at me and he goes, do you want to stop now? And I was up by hundreds of dollars. I'm like, yeah, because I don't know what he was doing, but I was winning. And I think he had something to do with it. But anyway, it was fun. So you don't gamble. Well, Silver Stitches, then that's not the place for you. Yeah, you can go visit Tia. That's the one thing I do want to go to Vegas for. I want to go visit my sister. You could come see her, enjoy some fine dining, and go see the amazing canyon. I've never seen the canyons, Tia. Did you know that I've never seen the Grand Canyon? So, yeah. I've been to Vegas, but didn't go see the Grand Canyon. I will someday. Tia's going to take me in her camper. Can you see us in a camper at the Grand Canyon? Uh-oh, Bonnie, look her up. When you're in Vegas, get in touch with Tia. She will meet you. She meets a lot of people out there when they come out to Vegas. Tia actually lives on the Strip, which to me is crazy, but wow. You said it's a big hole in the ground, but beautiful scenery. Well, I want to go see the big hole in the ground. You have a house in Vegas near Red Rock, Bonnie. Then why are you living in Texas? Get out of Texas, man. Texas is like a country all to itself. Yeah. Just come back to the US and live in Vegas. You know who else lives in Vegas? I haven't seen her in chat today. Dana, fairy tale poet. She lives in Vegas. You live there because of the grandkids and you hate it there. My sister lived in Texas and she hated it. Nobody who loves Texas. Nobody loves Texas. And their governor is crazy. He's a Looney Tune. That's why I got out of Florida, because of Governor DeSantis, another Looney Tune. I can't live where there's Looney Tunes running the government. I'm sorry. Don't get me started on politics, okay, because that's not a road we want to go down. So you do live in Vegas, a portion. I want to see your house, Bonnie. How cool. That is so cool. So who got suckered into Diamond Art Club this week? Not me, but they had some gorgeous stuff. Did y'all see what they had? Who? Raise your hand. Time to confess. Have y'all hit the thumbs up button also? Don't forget. Don't forget. Yarnormous. I almost did. They had 3. First of all, can we talk about your name? Yarnonymous. I love that. My sister's always making fun of how much yarn I have, but I just love your handle. That's pretty cool. Nobody purchased from them. Serious? They had some gorgeous stuff. they had this little dog. I don't know if it was a puppy or a regular or full-size dog, but he was under the bed covers and just his head was sticking out. It was so cute. But no, I didn't make any purchases. Dreamer Designs had some good ones too. But nope, not me. After getting that huge one, oh my God, that huge one is going to take me forever. So once I finish this one this week, I will, I'm going to work on the big one for a little while, for maybe a few weeks before I start a new one. I was also thinking, last year I started Waiting for the Master. Do you guys remember that painting? It's a landscape with this cabin and it's nighttime and the dogs are on the dock waiting for their master to come home. I might finish that one because I put that one away for some reason and I need to get it out and finish it. It has dogs in it, so it goes with the theme. Tammy, you don't purchase from Diamond Art Club. Neither do I. They won't let me. Jen says, I didn't get anything new, but I ordered a couple of Hannah Lynn's because I haven't ordered in 6 months almost, and they were going to wipe my points away. Oh, Jen, yes, if you've got points, use them. Maritza, hello. Welcome. Nice to have you. Bonnie says, yeah, I remember that one. I love that one. Lots of dark blue. Yes, it has lots of dark blue. It's because it's a nighttime scene. And, I love landscapes. So, and I started it. I just got to figure out what I did with the drills there, which means I'm going to have to clean up this area of the craft room, probably. It is such a mess. Oh my God, it's such a mess. I can't even. Oh, I was going to show you guys the puzzle. Let me show you the puzzle that my sister and I are working on. Did Robin come in today? She didn't. Where's Robin? Where's Robin? I didn't see Robin. So it kind of looks like a huge mess, but it's 2,000 pieces. So we're down to like just putting in a few pieces. Yeah. See, there's a picture of it. That's the picture that came with it down there in the left corner. And it's like this bookshelf with these cats and books and stuff in it. And it's one of these puzzles where if you sneeze, it comes apart. And I'm throwing this thing in the trash when we get done with it and we want to finish it just to prove that we can do a 2,000 piece puzzle. I saw that she was working on it after I went to bed at 3 o'clock this morning. So I know she was working on it last night. So I guess if you quit smoking, you can do a 2,000 piece puzzle because, you can. Oh, Mary, I've been banned from Diamond Art Club. They don't like me. They won't, it's a long story, Mary. It really is, but I'm not allowed to purchase from Diamond Art Club. Neither is my sister because we live at the same address. So whenever I want a Diamond Art Club, I just get someone else to order it for me. I just pay them and they buy it for me because I like their product, but their customer service is horrible, absolutely atrocious. And because I have this channel and I speak my mind, they don't like that I speak my mind. And they will do that to certain creators. If they don't like what you're saying about their company, they just won't sell you any paintings anymore. But I don't care, whatever. It doesn't bother me. You used to have a year before points expire. Now they changed it to 6 months and they will wipe your points for not ordering. That's ridiculous. Oh, that company is very weird. I'm not allowed to join their Facebook groups. It's just weird. Tammy's the same way. So my husband can't buy one because you live at the same address. Yeah. That's what they do. If you diss them, like if I go to Walmart and complain, they don't care. Like, who cares? But this company, they will just banish you. I went on Instagram once and I did a live video on Instagram and I said something about the company that was true, absolutely true, about their ownership, and, so they had their lawyers send me a letter that saying that if I didn't retract it, they were gonna sue me. So I said, "Go ahead, I'll countersue you. You know I'm a lawyer." And, next thing I know, I had my account back. I had my points back, but then they took them away again, but I don't really care. That has to be against consumer laws, right? No, because they're not an American company, which is one of the things I said on Instagram. So they do business in America. It's a foreign company that does business in America. And they don't want people to know that. So usually no one cares when you complain. Exactly. Tammy says she was banned over asking about her birthday points. Oh my God. Yeah, they're crazy with the banning thing. If you're in one of their Facebook groups and you say something negative, they'll ban you, which is so weird. Like how is that a good way to do business? Never understood it. So the same thing, if my sister wants something, I just pay someone else and they'll get it for me and I'll pay the shipping for them to ship it to my house. Nazis, Mary. Okay, be nice. They're Chinese, not Nazis. Whatever the Chinese equivalent to that is. You're killing me. They have a great product. That's just it. Their product's beautiful. I have no complaints about their product. It's just their business model is terrible. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. And I know that they're not, they don't pay their artists like they should. That's why their artists don't stay with them for very long. I interviewed David McLean a couple of years ago, and they wouldn't take any more of his artwork after that. He's now over with Dreamer Designs. So kind of weird. But anyway. So I do have new artwork that will be coming out Wednesday, I think, the new stuff. It's a couple of St. Patrick's Day pieces of art and then some other spring time type artwork, flowers and things. So that's with Crafts with Crashley. If you want to make a purchase, it should be coming out Wednesday. Cindy says, I asked a question. Now they flagged my account over their lifetime guarantee. Oh dear. Yeah, Tammy, it's something they don't want people to know. That's why they had an attorney write to me and ask me to retract that statement, and I wouldn't do it. So I said, you can't sue somebody for telling something that is true. So I think that's why they're losing Hannah Lynn, because she said she only wants to license with companies that have good quality and great customer service. Yeah, terrible customer service. Thank you, Tia. Tia put the link in for Crafts with Crashley. Yeah, so you can look for the Crafting Journey collection and you'll find my artwork there. Also tonight, I'm going to give Pal World another chance. Last week, it was not behaving and I kept crashing. So what I might do is switch the Xbox. I'll put the one that's in my room in here and we can play Pal World tonight. That will be at 7:30 Central Time. Cindy loves Crashley stuff. I know, me too. Me too. I think Kerwin's really sick, though. I think he's been pretty ill, and they're trying to get over that. Sammy says, see, don't ask a question or complain. You'll get flagged, then banned. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. All right, it's 12:30, guys. That's the show for today. If you joined us late and you want to see footage from the set of Rust following the shooting of Helena Hutchins, that's at the beginning, first 10 or 15 minutes of the video. Today, you can go back and hashtag replay and watch that. I hope to see you guys tonight for game night. That's at 7:30. And my next live will be Wednesday, and then Tia's live Wednesday at 9. If you want to find out how our love life is going, you can tune in for the ending of her event. Hashtag love is in the air. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. Happy birthday, Joanna. Love the shoes. I'll see you all later. Bye, everybody.